Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Titty Gang podcast. Good news, I finally got a decent microphone, so hooray! Also, Holly and Maria aren't here this week, unfortunately. They just had scheduling problems, so it's just me and Marina, but we'll still keep you entertained, so don't worry.
Yeah, I think we'll be fine. Just the two of us.
We're cute, we're good.
We're cute. Um, so did you want to talk about the Oscar nominations?
Yeah, the Oscars are actually tonight when we're recording, so when we post this, it's definitely gonna be past. But
Yeah.
um,
So you guys will get to hear what our predictions were, and
let's
you will
hope they're
already know
right.
if we're wrong, but we won't.
I hope we're right, kind of.
Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah,
But so like actor in a leading role. Let's see, who do we have? Christian Bale for Vice, Bradley Cooper for A Star Is Born, Willem Dafoe for At Eternity's Grace, Rami Malek for Bohemian Rhapsody, and what is that? Viggo Mortensen for Green
I have
Book.
no idea.
Oops,
You know,
sorry.
everyone, in all the award shows, they're talking about Green Book, like Green Book this, Green Book that. I'm like, I've still never heard of it and have never seen it.
Um,
I wonder if I'm missing out.
I literally just heard of that movie for the first time 30 seconds ago. Like when I read it just now.
Yeah.
I don't know. Honestly, I think that they're either gonna. It's probably going to go to Bradley Cooper.
He did a really good job. I was hearing about the Vice movie and Christian Bale. He had transformed himself into the
Really?
role and did all these things. So I think he's a contender. Another one that they won't shut up about is Rami Malek. And I
Yeah.
watched Bohemian Rhapsody and I loved it. I thought it was a great movie, and I did think that Rami did a really good job.
I
But I also feel like it's very hyped right now. So I feel like the most hyped up winner would be Rami Malek. For me personally, I feel like it's
Yeah.
between him, Bradley Cooper, and Christian Bale. But we'll see who wins. I actually don't know.
Yeah, no, I only said Bradley Cooper based on how the Grammys went, but like so Bohemian Rhapsody, I was really hyped to see that after seeing the trailers for it, and I was ready to go see it immediately, and here we are, it's February and I still haven't seen it. And that's my own fault just for not taking the time to go to the movies, I guess. I've been waiting for it to just pop on Netflix, but I like Rami Malek, and Queen is one of my favorite bands ever. So I don't know. I have no idea how the movie was, but that's a pretty good combination to
Yeah.
me.
Some people didn't like it, but a lot of people loved it, including me.
Mm-hmm.
I know that Queen and Adam Lambert are opening the show, which
Oh,
is
really?
yeah, so fun. So I can't wait to see that later because I'm
Oh.
a freak out. I love Queen, so I'm excited.
You know what's so funny about Adam Lambert is I remember being a kid watching American Idol, and I watched his initial audition where he
Yeah,
sang Bohemian Rhapsody, and I remember being like, "Oh yeah, that is the guy. That's the guy I'm rooting for. He's amazing, and he's gonna win this. He's gonna win American Idol." And fucking now look at him.
I know.
Wow.
He's apparently I saw on Twitter that he came out with a new album, or he's coming out with a new album. He released
Oh
a
really?
single after so long of not making music, and I was like, "You do
Well,
you, Adam. You
he's been
go."
touring with Queen, so I think he's
Mhm.
excused.
Yeah.
Although I don't
Um.
know how long ago that was, but I know it was happening.
Yeah, it's been happening for a long time. Um. Going back to the Oscars, the actresses in the leading role nominations, you have
Yeah.
Yalitza Aparicio in Roma.
Okay.
I saw some of that movie, and it's a very artistic movie. That's how I
Really?
would describe that movie. It's all in black and white. It the cinematography is beautiful. I see the Oscar appeal, but it's a very I don't know, it's kind of boring.
Got it.
But like I see the appeal of it though. Like I understand why it's nominated.
Yeah.
Anyway,
I'm not surprised by Lady Gaga nominated for A Star Is Born. Good for her, I guess. I didn't see that movie.
it's so good. You need to watch it.
Really? Yeah, I didn't see that movie, but I heard it was good. And then really the only opinion I have heard about it is Noel's, and I think we both know how he feels about it.
Yeah. Um, I thought it was a really good movie. Um, it like made me laugh, it made me cry. um,
Really?
yeah, no, it was really good, and I really like I love Bradley Cooper, so like I was always a stan. So I he always does an amazing job in like all his movies. So I was like, yes, Bradley, yes. And like when he started singing, I was shook. I was like, damn, Bradley, like you can't have it all. Like you cute, you good at acting, you good at singing. Like come on, just like. But no, he's so cute. Like he does such a good job. And honestly, Lady Gaga really surprised me too. Like I don't know. A lot of times when singers like become actors, like they're okay, like they're not bad at it, because like I guess they kind of have to like act when they're performing.
Hmm.
So it's like it's not like they're bad at it, but like she surprised me. I think she did a really good job. But if it's
Yeah.
Oscar worthy, I don't know.
I mean, more power to her if she
Yeah,
if she wins. Um, I'm not sure really because the Oscars are kind of different from the Grammys, I guess.
yeah. Oh, and animated feature film.
Yeah,
I
that's what I
really,
was looking at.
I really want Spider-Man to win.
Yeah, okay. I'm such a Spider-Man like fan. That's one of my favorite like superhero stories, Spider-Man. Um, but Isle of Dogs is on here,
Yeah,
and so is Incredibles 2. I actually just saw Incredibles 2 recently because it got put on Netflix, and it was
oh
really
yeah,
good.
I loved
Um,
Incredibles too. It's so good.
Ralph Breaks the Internet. That's
Wreck-It
Wreck-It
Ralph
Ralph,
too.
right? I never saw it.
I saw it actually a couple weeks ago, finally.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and I liked it. Like I wouldn't. I don't know. I don't think it's Oscar worthy in my opinion. Like it's a good movie. It's like a sequel. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it is. It was a good movie. But I definitely think Spider-Man should win. Like if Spider-Man doesn't win, I'd be shocked. Um, that's my prediction. I think Spider-Man's gonna win. But
Yeah.
I think that Isle of Dogs might shock us all and also win. So I don't know. Just because like the Oscars are so weird. Like there's just kind of like you think that like something's so amazing that it's gonna win, and then like the thing that you least expect
Yeah, and
to
then they go
win.
for the underdog. Yeah.
Yeah. So I've never heard of the Mirai movie that's also
Mirai.
nominated, so I can't
Yeah.
give any opinions on that. But yeah, Incredibles
Yeah,
2 was
no.
good. Like it was like a Pixar like animated movie. You know what I mean? It wasn't like I wasn't blown away by the animation. So
Yeah. Isle of Dogs was so good. I saw it several months ago, so like I don't remember if I cried, but I'm pretty sure I cried.
wasn't it? Is it made with like claymation?
Yes.
Yeah, that's why I didn't watch it.
I
I
think.
sorry guys, I just hate claymation. I don't know why.
Oh, what the hell?
I don't know why. I just like I don't know. It's I don't know. I just don't like it. Like
No, so after we saw that movie, me and my friend April, we went to go eat donuts together at I don't even know. I don't remember the place. It's one of those donut places that are open 24/7.
yeah.
So we went and we're eating donuts. I'm sitting there eating my little mint chocolate chip donut, and I just like I was like Isle of Dogs is a play on words. It also means I love dogs.
Yeah.
And April was just like, "Oh, good job, Marina." Yeah, that's like the most obvious play on words. But I got it, and that's all that matters.
Yeah. Hmm. I'm really sad that they're gonna do like I can't remember what other one, but they're doing cinematography like during commercials, and I'm like, you're gonna do cinematography during commercials, but you're not gonna put like something like that no one really cares about, like production design, I don't know, or like documentary short, like into the commercials, like things
Yeah,
that people generally care less about. Like cinematography is so important. Like,
and you're right. It's just, I don't know. I mean, there's no small role when it comes to
yeah,
making a movie.
I'm just
So
shocked that they decided to do
it's
that.
it's like trying to decide whether to do, what am I trying to say? Like just trying to say like, well, we could do this important thing during the commercials, or we can do this other really important thing during commercials. It's just there's not like there's no real way around that. They're just trying to
Yeah,
they're not they're not choosing based on worst or least cared
yeah.
about.
I'm looking at the supporting roles and then looking at actresses. And that this movie, The Favorite, that I didn't see, but I was watching when I was watching the Golden Globes, I saw
Mhm.
that it was like there. And Emma Stone and Rachel Weisz are both like supporting actresses in the movie, and they are both nominated. And I'm like, what if one of them wins and the other one doesn't? Like, I would feel like shit if I was a loser. I'd be like, bro, like she definitely outacted me. Like that's so like that's so I don't know, like it's not like they both don't deserve it or whatever, but it's just like it would be shitty for the person who lost.
I guess. I mean, I don't know. I don't really know that much about like supporting actors or whatever. Cuz I mean, like they're both good. It's just I mean, they were both good enough to be nominated, and that's all that really matters, I think.
Yeah.
Did you see the Best Picture nominations?
Oh yeah, I have not even seen like 90% of them.
Um, the ones that I have my eye on are Black Panther, which will probably win. I'm going to predict
Yeah.
that right now. My money is on it. I think Black Panther is going to win Best Picture. And, you know what? It's Black History Month, so if it doesn't win,
Oh no.
um, that is,
Yeah.
I'm just kidding. But it should definitely win, and I think that it is going to. And then
Yeah.
the other ones that I see on this nomination list that I think are good contenders, or at least that I knew about before reading this list, was Bohemian Rhapsody and A Star Is Born.
Yeah. I feel like I don't know, like all of these movies nominated, I've seen them like all throughout the awards shows. And so to be honest, for Best Picture, I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Because I feel like I agree with you, I feel like Black Panther might win. Um, but I don't know. For me personally, like I don't think it should have got nominated.
Yeah.
Just because it's a good movie, but like for example, in my opinion, Avengers Infinity War was so much better than Black Panther. Just like the story, like everything about it was just better. Like I don't know, it was just like it was more entertaining. Like I liked Black Panther. I thought it was a great movie, but there was just better movies. I don't know. But again, I also haven't seen like Black Klansman or The Favorite or Green Book that is everywhere
Yeah.
or Vice. So I don't know for Best Picture.
Yeah.
Um,
I
But
don't
you know
know.
what? At least Avengers Infinity War is nominated for visual effects.
That is what I was looking at next. Our minds.
We're probably on the same website.
No, we are probably. Are you on Oscars.org?
No, I'm actually on radiotimes.com.
Oh wow. No, I'm on Oscars.org. But no, so visual effects. These are some really good nominees. Avengers: Infinity War was nominated. Christopher Robin, First Man, Ready Player One, and Solo: A
Oh,
Star Wars Story.
Ready Player One was basically like a mostly CGI and 3D and animation. So
Yeah. Go ahead.
honestly, it was pretty good. Like I watched it. I also watched it recently, but nah, it was pretty good. Like I was pleased.
Yeah. I don't know, because I saw a lot of, like, I saw a lot of people talking shit about it online,
Really?
right? Yeah. Like, making fun of this movie. And so I just didn't watch it. And then I saw it on Netflix, I think, or Hulu. I don't know. One of those. But I was like, I'm going to watch this. And I didn't hate it. I thought it was pretty good, actually. I didn't really understand why everybody was giving it so much shit, but I thought it was a pretty good movie, and it definitely deserves to have a nomination for visual effects.
Yeah, for sure. Oh, original song, 1000% Shallow from Lady Gaga and Bradley Cooper is gonna win. They have been winning every freaking award for that song, and if they don't win the Oscar, it's just gonna be a shock. Like
Yeah.
just because first of all, it's a really good song, so that's good. But like all these other songs, like maybe All the Stars, but All the Stars wasn't even nominated for like anything unless like only the Oscar. So it's like I don't know. I feel like Lady Gaga's taking this one again.
Mm, the Black Panther, like, soundtrack was nominated for a Grammy. So,
Yeah, but they lost.
right, but they were still nominated, and that's
Yeah.
what counts. But, yeah, I don't know. All the Stars or Shallow. It's probably going to go to Shallow just based off of how things have been trending with awards this year. So, yeah, that's my prediction.
Yeah, me too.
But yeah, what time is the Oscars tonight?
Right now right now the red carpet's happening, but it starts at 8 o'clock Eastern time, which is
Hmm.
in about an hour and a half
Oh,
for
okay. Yeah,
us.
that's 7. Yeah, that's
Yeah, it's
7
like
p.m. for me.
7.
Yeah. I don't know. And then, like, so the Oscars are tonight, and then, um, you know how Cardi B won for Best Rap Album?
Yeah, in the Grammys.
Yes. I was really
Yes.
happy about that. I was really happy for her, and I was really proud of her. And then I go online and I see a bunch of people, like, just talking shit, just straight up shit on Cardi B. And I was like, now hold on a minute. She doesn't deserve that. And she had to, like, I think she, like, had to go on Instagram Live and, like, defend herself and talk about how hard she worked for it and all that stuff.
Yeah,
And I don't think any artist should have to defend
their win.
their accomplishments. Like, you earned that, and that's all you. I don't know.
Yeah, I get it. Like, I feel like I understand why people were mad, but then it's also like, okay, well, that's like your opinion, though. Like, it's clearly there was enough opinions that thought that she should deserve the Grammy. That, like, I don't know, like, even if all of a sudden there's like an outrage on Twitter and it seems like everyone's like, oh my god, like, she shouldn't have deserved this, like, oh, blah, blah, blah. Clearly, she had enough opinions on her side.
Yeah,
So,
like, I don't see you winning a Grammy.
yeah.
Ice Cube fan page at twitter.com or whatever, you know. No, I saved a picture of what this was actually on Instagram, not Twitter, but Ice Cube underscore fan page posted on Instagram saying, like, a picture of Cardi, like, crying while she's doing
Yeah.
her acceptance speech.
Oh my god.
And he said, "This picture shows us how corrupted the Grammys are. The winner named Cardi B has won an Grammy. Grammy for Best Album.
My
Never in
God.
my life would I consider Cardi B as an artist from the rap or hip hop genre. Her music represents everything what is nowadays wrong in our culture. Her music, to me, the lowest standard when it goes to creativity, lyricism, and love. Said the worked hard for the award. I've never saw her struggling for where she is at now. Just another puppet that brainwashes our youth,
Oh
especially
my
when it
God.
goes to our daughters. She inspires them to be a young thought. Her music
Did
is
he actually say
trash.
that?
He did. He said thought in all caps. Her music is trash, just like the award. She never should have been even nominated, in my opinion. Give Nip or Pusha the award. Hashtag F the Grammys. Hashtag Cardi B. Hashtag hip hop. Hashtag rap.
Oh my God. I've never like heard someone so bitter and angry with their life like until this moment. Like, oh my God,
Right?
relax.
Like, who gave you the authority to say who's an artist and who's a real hip hop or rap artist? Like, your opinion doesn't mean anything. You don't get to set those parameters for everybody else. An artist is an artist. You can go fuck yourself.
I'm actually crying. I can't believe you said thought.
Yeah. This man is worried about Cardi B inspiring his daughter to be a young thought.
That's actually so funny.
Like, why not support your daughter and the women that she looks up to?
Yeah. I mean, Cardi B has some questionable antics, but I mean, like it's all like for fame. It's all for attention. Like it's just her brand. Like
That's
if you
who
don't
she
like it,
is. She's so
yeah.
unapologetic with who she is, and it is so inspiring to see a woman just do whatever the fuck she wants. She can say whatever she wants. She can do an Instagram live stream and just fucking slurp some buttery lobster and talk about how she sucked Offset's dick on Valentine's Day. She really, I wish I screen recorded this. It was gold. She was talking about how she said she sucked the soul out of his dick. She
Oh my
said it
God.
was purple. She sucked it pink.
Yo, I'm actually crying. That reminds me of that one Vine. The one Vine of this like country girl and this guy's laying in bed. He goes, "Babe, it's Valentine's Day. Guess what that means?" And she fucking busts through the door and she goes, "Woo! I'm gonna suck the soul out of you."
Oh my God, yeah, I know that Vine.
Oh my God, I love it. That's like one of my favorite Vines. It kills me every time.
I don't know. I get real mad about people who try to say that female artists are lesser than their male counterparts because they act sexual and they're not
Yeah.
afraid to like show some boobies, shake their ass. Like,
They said the same thing about like they do that for every like female artist.
they
Like
said
they
it
did it
about
for Nicki
Nicki,
Minaj.
Lil' Kim.
Yeah.
I think the only person I haven't heard any like female slander against was Missy Elliott, but I'm sure it's out there.
Yeah. They just like come on, man. Like just chill. Like just listen. If you don't want to listen, don't. That's it.
This genre does not have enough female presence, and the female presence that it does have, they get judged so hard, and
I know.
I hate it. Like if you want your like you want your daughter whoever to listen to rap, but you don't want them to listen to this rap.
I know. And like there's so many people that there's so many guys, like so many male rappers that are like just so bad, like in my opinion, but I mean, you know what I mean? Like they don't have a good flow. Like they're like these weird like those like this weird trend of like SoundCloud rappers that just like have like the weirdest aesthetic. Like they try to look as ugly as possible. Like I don't understand what's going on. But
Now,
it's like
I
all these things,
actually,
and like, oh, like for example, like 6ix9ine, like regardless of his like, being a trash person, his music is so bad. And you're gonna sit here and tell me that fucking 6ix9ine is better than Cardi B? Like at least he has like catchy music and like it sounds like fun. Like I don't really like to listen to her much anyway, but I mean I can bump some of her songs. Like she has like some bars and shit, you know. Like I don't know, like some of these people like I don't get it. Like
she's so clever, and I love how her personality comes through her music so well. She's so good at that. Like
yeah.
you know who she is when you hear her music, and I admire that so much.
Honestly, I just can't wait for Mrs. Culture to grow up and then like look at a video of her, her Instagram live describing how she sucked her dad's dick. Can't wait. That like honestly,
um,
like personally, I think she should chill just a little bit, like just for her kid. But I mean, she is
no,
who
she
she is.
shouldn't.
But
She needs to just keep being who she is. I
yeah,
appreciate it. Um, I liked on her yeah, I think it was no, it was the week after Valentine's Day she did this live stream, but on the live stream she kept saying Valentimes with an N with an M.
oh my god,
Valentimes. I really liked that. But speaking of celebrities' children, have you did you no, you're the one who sent me this. The
yeah.
Kardashians copywriting their children's names.
Mhm.
And it was like this clickbait article making them sound like really vain for doing it and making it sound just so ridiculous that they're copywriting their children's names. And at first I was like, now Kim.
Yeah, me too. That's when I sent it to you. I was like, "Yo, they really out here trying to profit off their kid's name." But then, like, yeah, then you looked into it, and
Yeah, and then I read about it, and it's such a normal thing. I don't know why the media they get such a boner for making the Kardashians look so terrible.
yeah, I personally don't like them, and I wish they could just stop. But I mean, you know what? They're a business. Like their whole family is a business. Like they're doing
Yeah,
what they
that's
do.
what that's
They're
what I was
making
saying.
they're making money. Like you know,
Like
you know
so
what? That's
so they
it.
copyrighted their children's names, or was it trademarked? I don't remember
I
which
think
term
it
it
was
was.
trademark.
I need to get my lawyer on the phone, JJ. What's the word? um no, so they trademarked their kids' names like True Thompson, Saint West, Chicago West, like all that, so that if their children want to make business decisions in the future and put their name on a product, they'll be able to capitalize
Yeah.
it and whatever, and their fans or whoever will know that it's a real product made by them. And it's really just like, one, they're really smart businesswomen, and they don't get enough credit for being as smart as they are when it comes to business decisions. And then two, they're just protecting their kids' futures.
Yeah. They're just
Like,
yeah.
that's it. There's nothing like weird about it. It's something really normal. Like, pretty I think it'd be normal if all celebrities did that. I'm pretty sure they do. Like James Charles probably has his name trademarked, Jeffree Star, all of them.
Yeah, because you gotta protect yourself from like the fakers and like people trying to scam um others like using your name. Like you
Yeah.
have to protect when you're famous, you gotta protect your name. Like because if you don't, then you can get sued even though you have nothing to do with it because it's in
Yeah.
your name.
Like if a brand came out with a name like Marina Croslin, oh, quick docs. Then then I wouldn't be able to do shit about it. I wouldn't be able to sue them. I wouldn't be able to make any money off of that product, even though that's my name. And I think I'm the only living Marina Cross. Please don't look me up.
This is where you find out there's like 50 of you.
No, I think I am the only living Marina Crossland in America right now. But like I wouldn't be able to do any of that because I haven't trademarked or copyrighted my name. Oh my God, I'm just giving people ideas. Please don't do that just to spite me.
Marina is a precious angel. She does not deserve this. If I catch any of you guys trying to use her name for bad things, I will personally go over there. And, I can't say what I'm going to do to you, but watch out.
Watch out. No. But that's the point. Like if someone else was using my name on a product, I wouldn't be able to make any money off of it or sue them for it or get them to stop because I haven't trademarked it.
Yeah. I mean, we're just normal people, so it's not like really a concern for us.
Right. But... You're right.
One day when we really big, you're going to have to trademark our brand.
Oh, we're going to speak it into existence, right?
Right now. One day. Yeah.
What else happened this week?
Speaking of Kardashians, that whole, like, Tristan Thompson or whatever his name is and Jordan Woods.
Yes.
Oh, man. That's just rough.
That is rough. Oh, my, like... Because he had been accused of cheating before. But...
I guess Khloe was just like, whatever, like...
Khloe's done with him. I think Khloe's the one sister who's, like, the quickest to just say, nope, I'm done. Because she's been through I feel so much.
Yeah, I feel bad for, like, all of them. I mean, who knows if it's fake? Who knows if it's, like, planned, Kris Jenner plotting. But, I don't know, like, it's kind of shitty. Like, imagine, like, your best friend, like, has, like, I don't know, like, your best friend in the whole world, like, she lives with you, she profits off of you.
Yeah.
Like, like, she is famous because of you, and she has all this money, like, because of you and your name, and all of a sudden she goes around and she starts, like, making out with your sister's husband. Like, that's fucked up.
Yeah, like, Jordan, what were you thinking?
Honestly, that's
like,
messed up.
You had it so good, bitch. You were living in the lap of luxury. You were like Kylie's little... I'm just, like, I don't actually know anything about their relationship. But...
I just know that she lived with them and that she was Kylie's best friend.
Like, I would have loved... Because that's like... You know how you get jealous of your cat and because they can just lay around and do whatever they want and you buy them food and they're just... They can sleep all day. I feel like that was Jordan in Kylie's house.
Kylie is the mom. And Jordan's the cat. She just sits around and makes funny.
Yeah. No, that was... Oh, and I read that. So I guess Jordan had, like, her own lip kit coming out under Kylie's brand, and Kylie silently changed the price from $27 to $13.50.
Don't blame her.
Yeah. So, and they're supposedly sold out, but I have a theory that Kylie just made the website say that they're sold out, and then she never actually sold any of them.
Oh, speaking of a website saying that they're sold out, so Morphe, on their website, they definitely, like, 100% canceled Miss Laura Leach, because this actually just happened a couple days ago. So basically, it's like when you look up Laura Lee's name, it literally says, like, ghosted, like, this thing isn't here anymore, like, what were you looking for, blah blah blah. And I'm like, Morphe really did that. And then when you look up any of her products, like, her products are still there, but they're all sold out, which they're definitely not sold out, but Morphe made them sold out so that people wouldn't buy them anymore. And they've been, like, selling their stock to, like, TJ Maxx to the makeup graveyard. I know.
Oh my gosh, I'm looking up.
Laura Lee is officially canceled by Morphe.
I'm looking this up right now.
I want to say hate to see it, but I really don't.
I might hate to see it, but
I really don't hate to see
I
it.
really don't. I actually love to see it. Oh my god. Can you please stop with the
Yeah.
pop-ups? I just want to see what Alexia is talking about. Roughly. Okay. Page not found. Oh my god, it's just morphebrushes.com/404. Ghosted. This hottie left the party.
Yeah.
What are you searching for, Morphe, babe?
Yeah, I told you, bro. It's actually
I'm
wild.
taking a screenshot.
It's honestly like so unimportant. Like, who actually cares? But it's just funny. Like, it's funny to see someone like
Yeah,
scummy
you're
just get what
right.
they deserve. But yeah, there's the makeup tea for the day.
That's the makeup tea. Have you watched anything good?
Oh,
Oh,
sorry. I
okay,
have
okay, okay.
I have one more makeup tea. Sorry. I just remembered. Jeffree Star announced that he's like on Monday or something that he's gonna do a collaboration with Shane Dawson. Like they're
Really?
actually gonna do a palette together. Yeah, like sorry, not on Monday. He announced it literally like a couple days ago, and I was like shook.
I'm excited for that.
I can't. Yeah, I mean Jeffree Star's stuff always sells out. I've never actually owned any of his products because they're expensive and they sell out in like 5 minutes. But I'm excited to see what it looks like. I'm excited to see like the colors, like what the packaging's gonna look like. Like I wonder if it's gonna be like pig themed because you know Shane Dawson
Mm-hmm.
loves freaking pigs. So we'll see. But anyway, that's the real
Okay.
end of the makeup
Yeah,
tea.
that's exciting. I might invest in some of that.
Yeah, because that
Yeah,
formula is always
I don't
good.
know. And then did you hear about Karl Lagerfeld dying? I
Yeah,
I did a lot of reading up on this guy after I learned that he passed cuz I knew who he was, but I never really understood. I never really knew anything about him. Look at this whole page I wrote up. That's all
oh my
research I did on
god.
Karl
She
Lagerfeld. I learned so much. Like, so, he was a fashion designer and he was German and he was the Chanel creative director, the Fendi creative director, all of that. And those are some big names. But
Yeah.
the biggest thing that I had no idea about, and like I felt like a big dummy. You know the Fendi, like the logo with the two F's, like one straight up, the other one's upside down.
Yeah.
That stands for fun fur.
Like
Yeah, fun
fur on
fur.
animals?
And that's because Karl Lagerfeld is the reason he popularized wearing fur casually.
Hmm.
Yeah,
That's
I know.
honestly a
He
shock. I didn't know that.
yeah, he's the reason that we can wear fur and even faux fur just casually now because he popularized it. I thought that was pretty cool, so that's why Fendi 'cause I guess at one point Fendi had a whole thing of fur and a fun fur line. So that's where the two F's came from. And it's yeah, they've been using it ever
Damn.
since.
Fun fact of the day. We learned something new today.
Yeah.
That's
And
good.
I don't know. I also I what else did I read? So he came out with this book called The World According to Carl, and he had some pretty interesting quotes in there, like saying sweatpants are a sign of defeat. And what else did he? Yeah. Yeah.
Honestly, true. Honestly, here's the thing. It's like if I'm like planning on going out, but if I go home and I put my sweatpants on,
Yeah.
That's the defeat right there. That's like I ain't going
Yeah.
out. I ain't moving. Like he had it right
He
all
said
along.
something. So when he took over Chanel as the creative director, he said Chanel is an institution and you have to treat an institution like a whore and then you get something out of her. I was like,
Damn.
Carl? I don't know about that one. Uh, that sounds a little.
Beep beep beep. Chief. Chief, please.
I don't know about this quote. And New York Times then went on to explain what he meant by that. And they said that Carl was good at identifying the sartorial semiology, which is like what it symbolizes or it represents regarding the style of clothes. And then he would wrest it into the present with a healthy dose of disrespect and a dollop of pop culture. And I know. It was pretty
Damn.
interesting.
Yeah. I know when he died, there was like a ton of people and like celebrities that were like upset. Oh, of course you're gonna get upset, but like they were like sending like their condolences, their like experiences. Like he had such a huge impact on the fashion world. So it was probably a huge shock to
Yeah.
everyone when he died.
I
Um,
I saw on Twitter though, Jamila, I don't remember her last name. You know the actress from A Good Place or The Good Place.
yeah.
She was talking about. Oh, I should have taken a screenshot, but she was talking about Carl being misogynistic and a little problematic. Yeah,
Oh,
and then
I
Cara
saw that.
Delevingne tried to come and defend him, like, now hold on here. You didn't even know the guy. And Jamila was like, well, Cara, nothing that he said, applied to you, so you weren't personally attacked by it because you're a skinny white girl. And I was just like, oh,
Damn.
Jamila is coming for throats. I see.
Yeah, damn. She coming for Kara's neck out there.
But like mad respect to her for like saying it, because like it's there in the fashion industry, and just because the guy's dead doesn't
Yeah.
mean you can't be like, hey, actually, just reminding you, he said some really mean things, and he was very misogynistic. But yeah, so there's tea there, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah, I get when people like I understand why people want to do that, but I feel like I don't know, it's like there's a time and place to say those things. Like I don't know. I mean, obviously I don't know a lot about the situation. I just feel like when someone dies, like just let people be upset, you know what I mean? Like don't devalue their like upsetness just because
Upsetness.
like you know that he did some shitty things. Like maybe they don't know that he did those shitty things. And it is important to bring it to light, but it's not like saying like don't be upset because he was actually kind of shitty. It's like
Yeah.
okay, well like people obviously loved
I don't
him.
think
Like
she was saying
people
that at all.
like
That not to be upset, because he did.
yeah. But
Yeah.
it just like sorry, it just like sounds like that all the time because that always happens when someone dies and like there's always like some random scandal that like appears and it's like okay like I guess it does suck but it's like you don't have to it's like they're trying to like just be like oh my god like but he did this and they did this and they did that and that and that like why are you like so upset like he like whatever and it's like hey like relax like just
Yeah.
let people
I don't know.
mourn.
For me, it's not really about mourning or really reflecting on him as a person, but more instead, because it's after reading about him as a person, I really didn't care for, but he had so many accomplishments, and he made a lot of waves in the fashion industry, and he
Yeah.
really I was about to say the word accomplish again, but my brain was like, no, Marina, you already said that word. But you know what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, like it's like even if someone was a shitty person, you can't take away the fact of
Yes,
their impact
he
on
impacted
something.
the fashion industry.
Yes. Yeah. Like if someone really changed and impacted something, it sucks that if they were a shitty person, but like they still did it,
Yeah,
and that
I
should be
really liked the
recognized.
New York Times
Um,
article that they wrote about him because it was very it I liked their narrative of him and his death and his life. Like they definitely shone a lot of light on his impact on the fashion world and the accomplishments that he made and the big changes he pushed. But when they were talking about his personal life and who he was as a person, the narrative almost sounded a little bitter. And I thought that was pretty funny.
the narrator was like low-key hated him. No, like this is my theory. So the person who wrote the article, he's out here. He hated Karl Lagerfeld for whatever reason, and but he like showed up to work hungover one time, and the boss at New York Times was like, "This is your punishment. You have to write a whole article about Karl Lagerfeld." And the whole time he's like so bitter. He's just so upset. He's like, "God damn it! I can't believe that he fucking made me
Yo,
write
this
this
guy
stupid ass
woke up that
article."
morning, like, ready to face the day, like, oh man, I'm gonna go to work. It's gonna be a great day. I'm gonna write a killer article. He gets there, and the editor's like, all right, listen up, Steven. Here's your assignment. Karl Lagerfeld has died. And the guy's like, oh shit.
Day
Day
ruined.
fucking
Week
ruined.
ruined.
Time to sound nice about this asshole.
Yeah. Um, yeah, so, well, that brings us to the end of our show. Um, sorry,
No,
Marina, I'm just gonna
that's
cut
good.
you
I
off.
had something in my mouth. Yeah, no problem. Thanks everybody for listening to our Titty Gang podcast. I know this week we were lacking two of our members, so I hope that Alexia and I, did you justice. But next week, hopefully, the whole crew will be here. Enjoy. Well, you've already seen the Oscars. What is it? Tuesday when we post this. So I hope that our predictions were correct.
I hope so too.
Yeah.
I'm the next psychic. Watch out. That's so
So
Raven. Watch out.
Yeah, anyways, everybody have a great rest of your week. And we love you. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. And if you're listening to this on Spotify, God bless you. Thank you.
Yes. Also, don't forget we do have a Patreon. So if you do want to subscribe, it is in the link in the YouTube. Like there is a link in the YouTube description to our Patreon. Send us some money and we will record an
Yeah,
episode
that's
drunk.
So that's our $500 goal.
Please.
Our $100 goal is our patrons can vote on who we will have as a guest on a podcast.
Yes. We want a guest, so please vote. Please, like, I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know how they're
I
gonna
think
vote, but
our
do it.
options are probably going to be either JJ if he's got the time, or Mass, or who else said they
Yeah.
wanted to? David said he wanted to do it. Dan. Oh,
Dan,
Dan would
maybe?
be a great guest on our podcast.
Guys, yeah, remember last time we talked about Dan who hates
Dan.
beans? Y'all better
Dan
vote for
hates
him.
beans, and we would love to spend an entire hour just roasting the shit out of him. So, yep. Anyway.
Anyway, thank you guys again for tuning in. And
Right.
see you next week.